A man, armed with nothing more than curiosity and his super zoom camera, set out to spend a quiet afternoon scanning the sky. Like many hobbyists, he enjoyed filming the clouds, tracking distant airplanes, and sometimes capturing the odd bird in flight. But on this particular day, his casual sky-watching session took an unexpected turn. While slowly panning his camera across the open sky, something unusual caught his eye, an object so large and out of place that it immediately stood out from everything else in the frame. Intrigued and slightly unsettled, he quickly adjusted the zoom, locking onto the strange, unidentified object that appeared to be moving steadily across the sky. Thanks to the incredible range of his super zoom lens, the camera managed to capture the object in stunning detail, revealing a structured, metallic-like surface that didn't match any known aircraft. The man wasted no time and uploaded the raw footage to TikTok, where it quickly gained attention. What made this sighting even more compelling was the fact that he was filming his camera's screen while tracking the object, offering viewers not just a direct feed from the lens, but proof that the sighting wasn't digitally altered or edited in post. The clarity of the footage, combined with the live recording of the camera's display, added a layer of authenticity that made it extremely difficult for skeptics to immediately dismiss. As the video continues to circulate online, many viewers are left with more questions than answers. Was this truly a UFO or some advanced technology that has yet to be disclosed to the public? One thing's for sure. This encounter, caught purely by chance, has sparked serious debate and remains one of the most intriguing and hard-to-debunk sightings in recent memory. Let's explore and take a closer look at some more incredible and seemingly authentic UFO sightings captured from around the world. These extraordinary moments, filmed by ordinary people, continue to raise questions and spark curiosity, challenging what we think we know about the skies above us. New Jersey encounter. New Jersey is becoming a hot spot for UFO sightings. Things got pretty intense when a civilian caught a glowing UFO drone in the night sky on video, and now the clip is going viral. One man even tried to shoot it down. He fired several rounds, but the drone didn't budge. It hovered effortlessly, almost as if it was mocking him. The eerie glow against the dark sky made the whole scene feel more like a movie than reality. Onlookers could only stand there, stunned. Whatever this thing was, it wasn't concerned with human weapons. UK UAPs. One evening, a woman in the UK saw something that made her stop in her tracks. She pulled out her phone and began filming as multiple unidentified aerial phenomena zipped across the sky. The footage she caught was mind-blowing, several objects moving in ways that no known aircraft could. This wasn't just a random sighting, it was one that got people talking all over the country. UAPs in the UK. The skies are still full of mysteries, and we're just beginning to uncover them. Camouflaged UFOs. One passenger on a plane got a chilling view while admiring the cloudy sky. He noticed large objects partially hidden in the clouds. At first, they seemed normal, but then the shapes started to take form. And let me tell you, they weren't just clouds. They were UFOs, camouflaged and trying to stay hidden. The objects moved slowly, as though observing from above, concealed in the mist. He realized he had just captured something that shouldn't exist, but absolutely did. They're out there, just keeping to the shadows. Secret spacecraft. This leaked video from Area 51 has stirred up a lot of buzz, showing something nobody expected. It reveals a secret facility where spacecraft are actually being built. The footage shows large ships being assembled in a massive factory, with workers moving around, busy with operations. The video quickly went viral, shocking everyone who saw it. This wasn't just some random clip. It appeared to show actual spacecraft being constructed. The video has left people with more questions than answers about what's really happening behind the walls of Area 51. Alien pursuit. Fishermen out on the water got more than they expected when they filmed a UFO being chased by an unknown aircraft. Jets roaring overhead and a helicopter circling nearby grabbed their attention, making them wonder if something suspicious was happening. Then they spotted the UFO hovering in the sky. But just as they filmed it, things took an unexpected turn. The military shot the UFO down right before their eyes. It all happened so quickly, and in that moment, they knew they'd caught something massive. Flight to remember. One night, as a passenger plane soared above the glowing city of Phoenix, Arizona, something unusual caught the eyes of those on board. From the window, they saw 3 UFOs floating in the sky, clearly visible against the dark backdrop. The orbs glowed with an eerie light, motionless in the air. The footage from the plane went viral, sparking debates everywhere. What were these strange objects? No one could explain it, but it was clear they weren't ordinary. Those UFOs were doing their own thing up there, and no one knew why. Burning UFOs. On a quiet highway in Florida, a man was driving when he noticed something strange in the sky. 2 glowing objects hovered there, clearly unlike any aircraft he'd ever seen. They weren't just lights, they were UFOs. He knew it the moment he saw them. As he stared, the objects disappeared into the sky. No one knows what they were doing, but that moment stuck with him. Something's out there, and it's definitely not just us. Rotating UFOs in the sky over New Jersey. Something unusual happened in December 2024. Colorful, glowing, rotating objects appeared, spinning like yo-yos in the sky. Locals couldn't stop talking about it, calling it the dress of New Jersey. Some wondered if these were drones, maybe some secret government project. But honestly, I think something far bigger was at play. These weren't just drones. They were UFOs moving about, doing whatever mysterious things they have to do up there. Whatever they were certainly not anything we've seen before. Being chased. New Jersey is becoming a hotspot for UFOs, especially at night. In Ocean City, a strange triangular-shaped drone zoomed across the sky. A guy, completely shocked, quickly grabbed his camera to record it before it vanished. The footage clearly shows something that's definitely not from around here. A UFO no one can explain, but we all know how this goes. Just like other sightings, the government will probably find a way to cover it up and keep the real story under wraps. Military base. Back in 2018, a triangle-shaped UFO appeared over a U.S. military base, making headlines around the world. It landed, and we actually saw a UFO with a distinct triangular shape, like something straight out of an alien movie. Initially, many thought it was a secret military aircraft, but as the footage spread, it became clear it was something unlike anything we'd ever seen. The object was triangular, much like many UFOs reported over the years. The government then released a different version of the footage without the UFO. People started wondering if this was a cover-up. Some even speculated that the U.S. military was hiding alien technology. UFOs have often been described in specific shapes: cigar-shaped, saucer-shaped, and triangular. Blue beam. The internet is buzzing over a clip that feels too wild to be true. A bright blue light shot down from the sky, vivid and unreal, before disappearing into the ocean. A guy out on the water witnessed the whole thing and quietly filmed it on his phone. He later uploaded the footage, and it quickly went viral. I'm convinced it was an alien encounter, while others argue it's some kind of secret government tech. Whatever it was, the speed, glow, and precision of that light were unlike anything seen before. Burning UFOs. A tourist had one of those "am I seeing this right?" moments while walking down a mountain. He noticed 3 glowing orbs floating in the sky. At first, he wondered, are those 3 suns? But, of course, 3 suns on Earth. That's not possible. He took a closer look and realized they weren't strange weather patterns. No, these were UFOs. It seemed like they were gathering for something, maybe even a mission. Whatever was going on, it was enough to make anyone question what's really flying above us. Something tells me we're not alone up there. Sky anomaly on a cloudy day. A man was relaxing on his roof when he noticed something massive hovering in the sky. It wasn't a normal aircraft. It was dark and strange, as if it didn't belong there. At first, locals thought it might be a secret military craft, possibly signaling an attack. But after watching it closely, I'm telling you, this wasn't anything military. It was an alien craft, and it was up there for a reason. Whatever it was, it definitely didn't originate here. UFOs swarm. A swarm of advanced UFOs was seen falling from the sky, leaving locals on the road utterly unnerved. The glowing objects moved with precision, looking way too advanced to be anything man-made. The video suddenly cut off, leaving everyone wondering what happened next. The footage's location remains a mystery, but the strange encounter has caused a lot of chaos. Many believe it could be aliens making their move, possibly trying to take over Earth. The unsettling video left viewers with more questions than answers. UFO war. This scene felt like a warning. New Jersey could soon become ground zero for an alien invasion. A cluster of UFOs appeared, filling the sky as if a full-blown sky war had started. The night was illuminated by strange lights, moving in ways that no one could explain. Someone managed to capture it all on camera, and the footage left everyone stunned. Just when things seemed too wild to ignore, the government intervened, covering it all up and ensuring the truth remained hidden. Mysterious merge. A massive cloud appeared out of nowhere, trailing long, odd wisps of smoke. But this wasn't a normal cloud. It seemed to be a UFO in disguise. Then, from a distance, a glowing orb shot across the sky, heading straight for the cloud. The 2 objects merged, and just as they did, a burst of black smoke erupted, speeding off at an insane pace. The UFO wasn't sticking around. In the blink of an eye, everything, the cloud, the orb, the entire scene, turned to smoke and vanished without a trace. Latest surprise. Normally, we look up this time of year, hoping to catch a glimpse of Santa. But tonight, it's not him. At least, we don't think it is. Locals in New Jersey expecting to see Santa in the sky instead captured something far stranger. This latest sighting from December 2024 took place high above Summit, New Jersey, where something bizarre appeared. Some called them drones. Others thought they might be foreign adversaries spying on us. News stations quickly labeled them as fixed-wing aircraft. But come on, New Jersey has become a hotspot for alien sightings. Let's be honest, these aren't drones. They're UFOs doing their usual sneaky thing up there, and we all watched in disbelief. Some claim these objects were as big as a bicycle in the sky, or even the size of a small car. Great War. On May 27, 2024, something wild took place in Great Wall, UK. A Reddit user, just driving home with his dad on the M25, spotted something odd in the sky. At first, he thought it was just a balloon, but when he zoomed in, he realized, no way, that's a UFO. The object was wobbling and spinning, moving across the sky in a way that didn't make sense. He quickly recorded it and posted the footage, and soon the whole town was talking about it. This isn't your typical sky sighting. There's something more to it, and I feel like we're only beginning to understand what's really going on. Alien ship. A massive alien ship suddenly appeared, hovering in the sky. But it wasn't just stationary. It looked like something or someone was moving inside. You could even see a figure shifting around, as if there was a being inside the ship. It was a sight no one expected to see. The whole experience felt surreal, almost like a scene from a movie. But this wasn't a movie, folks. It was happening right before their eyes, and there was no denying it. And I'm telling you, we're not alone on this planet tree fragment. One evening, a driver was casually driving when something unusual caught his attention. He saw a glowing, translucent object caught in the branches of a tree. It looked completely out of place, and he couldn't resist stopping to record it. I believe this might be a fragment of a UFO, perhaps one that crashed, with its advanced camouflage still active. Whatever it was hiding right in front of us. I'm telling you, we're not alone. Something is out there, watching and waiting. 1994. Mystery off the coast of North Carolina. A group of sailors spotted a bright object in the distance. As they watched, it suddenly broke apart, scattering into nearly 13 glowing orbs. It didn't take long for them to realize they were surrounded by UFOs. The scene was terrifying, with the orbs moving unpredictably around their boat. Then, the footage abruptly cuts off, leaving everyone to wonder what happened next. No one knows for certain, but one thing is clear: the encounter left the sailors completely rattled and terrified. They were surrounded by UFOs. Sky flash. One evening, something unbelievable occurred. A brilliant, bright pink flash lit up the sky like nothing anyone had ever witnessed before. And it wasn't just a typical lightning strike or random burst of color. It was followed by a strange cloud-like form shooting downward. The scene was so bizarre that a nearby passenger immediately grabbed his camera and filmed it. No one really knows what it was, but it definitely wasn't anything ordinary. Floating jellyfish. While driving down the highway, a man noticed something unusual hovering in the sky. It appeared to be a green object. At first, he thought it was a meteor. But wait, a green meteor? That doesn't make sense. As people started to weigh in, some suggested it looked like a jellyfish floating in the sky. Honestly, after seeing it myself, I think they might be onto something. What do you all think? Could it really be a jellyfish-like UFO? So, how can we be sure that we were the first advanced civilization to walk this earth? Could there have been others before us, civilizations far older and perhaps even more advanced than our own? Share your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe for more content like this.